The apparatus behind me here is commonly referred to as the Steiner tunnel test, which is also known as the ASTM E84 standard and UL 723. This test method measures principally the flame spread ratings and smoke development ratings for building materials. This test specimen is horizontal and it extends 24 feet, the entire length of the tunnel. The igniting flame is located at one end, and the igniting flame itself is 4.5 feet in length. So that's the exposing flame. And then essentially we measure the distance that the flame travels as well as the rate at which the flame travels beyond 4.5 feet. And we use that information, that data, to develop the flame spread and smoke developed ratings. A flame spread rating of 100, for example, would be untreated red oak flooring, which reaches the end of the tunnel, 24 feet, in about 5.5 minutes. Simultaneously with the flame spread rating, we're also measuring the smoke developed. A photocell is used to measure the percent obscuration of smoke. That percent obscuration measurement is used for determining the volume of smoke that's produced, and again, it's relative to the benchmarks of inorganic cement board, which is a flat line 100% transmittance during the test, and red oak flooring, which provides for the 100 level comparative. Once we've established the flame spread ratings and the smoke developed ratings, we use those numbers quite extensively in our building code regulations, principally in the International Building Code, the International Residential Code, as well as many other codes, including NFPA codes such as NFPA 101 or NFPA 5000. Those codes regulate interior finish materials based on flame spread and smoke developed ratings, and that determines where these materials can be used or whether they can be used at all. And those materials can range from all kinds of different interior finish materials, including wall coverings, flooring materials, ceiling lining materials, as well as materials that are in concealed spaces or in plenums. Stone wool or mineral wool insulation typically has a flame spread rating of somewhere between 0 and 5. So what that represents in the test method is that the flame front doesn't advance much beyond 4.5 to 5 feet. In other words, not much beyond the igniting flame itself. That's not surprising because mineral wool and stone wool insulation are made from rock and slag, which is largely a non-combustible material. It does include a small amount of bonding agent, and that's where that little bit of flame spread or smoke develop comes from. It's important for specifiers and architects to understand when they specify a material, not only what the material is and whether it complies with the code, but what their particular application is, how they want to use the material, what type of occupancy the building is, so that they can make appropriate choices.